Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it, check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level for check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Been so cool. Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This advertisement is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Once again, Barry Kadesanla to our people who are watching us from far and near, especially those who took time and fasted. 30 days of fasting, no be joke. So if you were able to do it, Barry Kadesanla to you. Whatever you'll be eating, eat. Whatever you'll be drinking, drink. Whatever you not drink alcohol, so drink water or juice or lamujin or something that you can drink. How did I miss this? Drink your attire. In fact, I saw someone who had served some very cool meat, and he was asking, what drink would you take with this? You know, the houses beef is very, very hard, because I hear they fried like that, so every fat will come out of it. And someone was saying this one, it needs fruit juice. But I just remember that the best is attire. Whilst you take the fat, then attire will be burning the fats. Chemo, how is Kaswa today? Are people really celebrating, or because of the pennies losses? Everyone is being careful.
Trust Kaswa, they will still do their thing. I even got into traffic a bit just before moving out of Kaswa. People were doing their own thing. I saw a truck with speakers, everything, bashing in the car, following it, more like a convoy, doing their thing. So trust Kaswa people, they will celebrate and you will feel it. So it's happening for sure. Kaswa is jamming.
Oh, I see. So apart from that, no recognized big event for Sanla yet? Maybe street concerts like the rest are doing?
Okay, for that one, I've not heard anything apart from the when the she's on.
Oh yeah, Blue Top
on Saturday. Blue Top Villa. Yeah. Saturday is happening. But apart from that, I think something like that will happen, but I'm not aware of it. But for sure, trust Kaswa, it will happen.
I see. Derek, did you see the traffic in Sotum today? With the celebration at Agbeve area?
Yes, I was wondering.
The traffic was hard. Hey.
Yeah, Sotum is one of the strongholds of the Muslims when it comes to Saga.
Today what I saw.
Yes, because
really
I think the national chief imam was around. That's what I
he
heard.
lived here before.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He was around. And automatically, when they are coming, they come with a full convoy. And their convoy cannot cause a traffic from here to Kwashiman, probably to Chief Imam's house. So I was not wondering how the traffic was. But I think with their celebration, there's nothing you can say about it. They do it the way they always do it. And that's their norm. And you can't take that thing from them. So it happens annually, or better still, whenever it's their festival. But when I saw the huge traffic, human traffic, and then the vehicular traffic, I was like, your people are really celebrating this festival.
Okay.
And we say big ups to them, and then however they are celebrating it, it's their time.
Okay.
And they need to enjoy it as well.
I see. Bro, how about La Paz?
Well,
is the celebration ongoing there?
Well, in terms of where Muslims dominate, yes, we have some of them at La Paz, but the key areas are Fadama, Dakuman, Abeka, and those places are the places that, like our hot zones in terms of celebrations and all that. So yes, La Paz is always busy. La Paz normally is very busy, and it is still the same. However, if we are looking for places that are hot zones in terms of the Salah celebration and its observation, then it is around the Fadama, the Abeka, and the Dakuman side. Those places are very busy, and some parts of Achimota. Yes,
there are more Muslim settlements there.
Exactly. From La Paz, Alajo, some part of Achimota, Belinpe, yes, Abeka, Fadama, and Dakuman. All these are places closer to La Paz. So yeah, for La Paz itself, it is calm. It is just like any other normal day in La Paz. But when you extend into some of these areas that are closer to La Paz, those are the very busy places. So yeah, I think the few Muslims that are in La Paz are also observing. When I was coming, I saw people, of course, doing their choppables, and it's one of the key things would have to be some of the dressings. Yeah, the dressing there, you see them. Those whose own will go offside will go offside. The twin family. Yeah. The twin family, you see the twin family too. The same matter. Yeah. Of course, you see them too, and all the ones that. But in all, we all wish a peaceful celebration, devoid of any casualties.
Yeah, I think so far so
yes,
good.
And we must commend them. So yeah, so either ways we still will commend them and celebrate with them as after a successful fast, and we also pray with them that whatever they prayed for would manifest and will help us grow, and all the blessings will also extend to some of us as well.
Well, thank you so much. These are the gentlemen that I'm working with today here on Showbiz Daily. Immediate left, Roland Amate from Shagzi, Shut Up Movement, Roland Report on YouTube, and RolandReport.com. In the middle, man like Derek Money in News GH, and he's also the chief producer at DLFM, producing DL Entertainment Show. They've taken the executive job from him. He knows, unless he tells me not to say it.
Unless he does,
he tells me not to say it.
Unless he challenges you.
They've taken the executive job from him.
So
someone is now the executive producer.
Who is now the executive producer?
Hey, should I mention?
Are you bringing yourself?
Now the executive producer is there. He is not the chief producer. The executive producer is there because the guy, he is controlling the money. Exactly. Well, Intimdo Solomon, aka Chemo, is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and again Intimdo Digital Solutions, where he provides some assistance for you on all your digital streaming platforms and more. Behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is called Currency, who is doing our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And you know how we do it. We are doing this with you. So while seated, remember to follow the conversation, drop your commentaries, and let's suggest ideas together. Now, let's go to Nigeria to start today's show. The death of actor Pope Junior or Junior Pope. I always mix the two. We all have heard how his death happened on a way to set or location, doing a boat ride, and in the process falling off and not being able to swim to save his life. He died. As it stands now, there has been so many concerns about his death, one being safety and security measures. As of the time or before the death, we saw a video of him complaining that he had to travel and he did not even have, he had traveled by boat and did not have life jacket on and all of that. He couldn't make it. Others are saying, this is a preventable death. Why did it happen and all? Well, some video pieces. Then after that, I'll come and ask my people whether indeed what he suffered could have been prevented or not.
Yeah, bros. Don't leave me there, ball, no best. Over the love. Don't leave me there, ball, no. I beg, no vex, yeah? Yeah, bros. Don't leave me there, ball, no best. Over the love. Don't leave me there, ball, no. Don't leave me there, ball. I got 3 children, I be go raise them. I got 3 children, I be go raise them. Bros, I beg. Oh, Jesus, what is it?
Well, let's start talking. Chemo, maybe you can start this. Those who are arguing that this could have been prevented, what do you say?
Yeah, I agree with them. I mean, apart from those who bring in the spiritual side, that one we can't argue. I mean, spiritual things are for spiritual people. So if they are spiritual, they should deal with it. But physically, I think it's something that they could have prevented. I mean, looking at the fact that the guy can't swim, but he's sitting in a boat without life jacket. That thing is dangerous. If you can't swim and you are going for a ride like this, the first thing you ask for is life jacket.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's one thing. And again, even after it happened,
about the small water we were walking in Dubai. Jamu.
I will just decide for myself. Yeah. And so apart from that, and when the thing happened, I think the way they handled it, I think that one too, there's a problem there. You can see trying to revive him or bringing him back wasn't the concern. It was about he's dead or he's not dead. And the little that we have seen is like they were not handling him well. So even if he wasn't like dead at that time, those who are trying to save
could
him
not help,
could not do the right thing just to save him. And that one too, I think we should start talking about it to create awareness. When you want to save somebody in any form of accident, I think you should be careful, especially if you are not trained to handle things like that. I mean, be careful to go in or do your thing in the event that you want to help. Like people in the name of helping will rather be the ones doing the damage. So I've seen something similar, not like food thing there, but when the Medikal disaster happened, I saw some footages that people are trying to pull somebody out of a place that the person is stuck there, and the person was screaming, and they don't even care about the screaming. They
think they are
helping by just pulling the person. Meanwhile, the person is stuck somewhere that you have to take whatever is there before you pull the person out. And when you look at those things, and still when there's an accident, that thing, people will just go in and do that kind of thing. I think we should start doing something about it, talk about it, or some form of advocacy. If there's an accident and you are not trained, the way to handle it is different from trained people. some people may be the trained ones, they are there to do it, but those who think that they are the heroes, they want to save or even prevent them from doing their job.
Yeah.
So we should be talking about it for people to be aware or careful about such things. I mean, this one, it has happened already. The best that we can do is to learn from it. Yes, he's gone now, so we have to learn from it. Safety issues should be our priority, especially for producers and movie
entertainment
makers.
people, actually.
Yes, it's really serious. I think Americans and in advanced country, they take it very serious, and the reason is that they will be insured.
Yeah.
Because of insurance, people will not just allow you to come and misbehave on their sets, so yeah, they will lose a lot of money. Yes, I watched an interview that Jackie Chan was saying that they were interviewing him, and he said that the way he used to do his acting in his stance in China is also different when he came to America. He saw that the American one is so cheap and easy, and they were asking him why, and then he said in China, before they will finish the whole movie, he may get some broken body injuries or something like that, but in America it wasn't like that. In fact, the first day he came on set, he went on set, and then they told him, okay, you climb here, you climb there, and then you jump to this place. They were just showing him. Before they realized, the guy was just doing it, and they said, hey, you can't do that.
Don't come and kill yourself here.
If something happens to you, we have to take care of you for life. So we will not allow you to do that. In fact, even the main movie that you are going to shoot, they will be putting
Let me announce that there is a procession of some Sanla celebrators passing by. So in case you are hearing some strange sound, it is what it is. Some procession out there, Sanla celebrators. They are enjoying. We are working.
For sure, for sure. It's going on. So he said that they told him that even for the main shoot, they will still give him some ropes and other things that will be hanging, that so that he will be safe. They will not allow him to do it raw like that.
Physical.
So yes, so he can't try it even at the training. No, they won't allow him. So for them, they take it serious, and I think it's something that we should start practicing here. If we don't have the money to go full time, fine, but at least the minimum safety measures we have to take care of it, and we shouldn't joke with it just to lose talented people. And from all that I've seen, this guy, he's really talented, and people are really talking about him. Yeah, we should prevent some of this.
I hear he just bought his house, new family. Well, sad. Derek, take over. What do you also have to say about this? As creatives in this industry and matters like this, how do we handle it?
Well, I think it's quite unfortunate. So a minute of silence will be
a minute of silence.
Yeah,
the people are still disturbing.
Right, I mean, okay, just 30 seconds of silence. I think. Right, I mean, let's move on. I think it's quite unfortunate these incidents have happened. Right, I mean, I think this death is preventable, but they don't know the reason why they just allow it to happen. Because for once, you know you are crossing a river. River is a river. It doesn't matter how big it is.
Yeah.
That is one thing people don't really know or understand. A river is a river. It can perform miracles at any point in time. So you have to be very careful whenever you are crossing a river. And I think they already know this. Either they know or they don't know, but they should have know how to prevent this. Because you are riding on a canoe, which you need to have a life jacket on.
That was not a canoe, that was a boat.
That was a boat. Yes.
But like the mini
mini ones. So you have to get a life jacket on. Each and everyone on the boat needs to have a life jacket. That one can prevent. When you look at the driver, who is driving the boat. The guy was moving at a top speed. I don't know what exactly. I don't know when it was a races or there was a race.
That guy being the bomb, he passed everybody.
Yeah, because I realized he was in a top speed.
Going where?
Going where?
Heaven.
Yes, but at least you needed to take some time. I was watching a video whereby they were comparing when John Dumelo had the same similar incidents.
Yes.
But thank God, or glory be to God, he's still alive.
Smart.
Yes, he was very smart. The same thing happened to this gentleman here.
Yes, he saw it.
He saw it. Because when you look at his utterances, it was like he felt something. Yes, so that was the way they needed to prevent it from that angle. But I don't know what God planned. Nobody can take any decision.
Or should we also say that the saying that what you say with your mouth can happen
at times
also came through?
At times you can't say that much. Because
they say we have to be positive.
Very positive.
Pronounce positivity.
Yeah, pronounce positivity. But at times, this one we can't just go straight to the point and conclude like that.
Thing
you don't get, and then negative things to it happened. Yes. So, Brasame, so I think this is a death they should have prevented. But I don't know the reason why they allowed this incident to happen. And one interesting thing is, I understand the moment they were able to retrieve him from the river, they sent him to a spiritualist to go for a native doctor. I'm like, no, why do you send him to a native doctor? The person was drowning and we removed him from the river, and we are sending him to the native doctor.
The river god was angry. That's why the river god pulled it.
Oh no, his death was preventable under any circumstances, starting from where they were supposed to have life jackets. Again, you were able to remove the person from the sea, the river, and then send him to a native doctor. How? Why the hospital is available to care for him? I think these are certain things we shouldn't end there. Moving forward, movie directors, movie producers needs to take this one as an angle that they are going to know how they are going to position actors whenever they are on set.
Yeah.
Their safety, security should be one major factor.
Prime concern.
Because, for instance, how many scenes is he going to take or shoot within where they are going? Probably you see just a single scene, and look at what has happened. But if you are able to put measures down carefully, I think you could have prevented certain incidents that might not happen again. So it shouldn't be an end there. All movie directors, producers need to take precaution of it. Not only in Nigeria, all of us. Wherever, like for instance, all of us, because at times movie directors, video directors, all these things happen because you don't know where you are going to look for your set. Only maybe a quiet set, only location where it's going or something is going to happen. It's not only about
optimism bias.
It's not only about river crossing river. So we need to be very cautious of whatever we are doing, being creatives. Every creative comes with its hazard, and these are some of it. So we accept his death, but it was preventable. So all movie directors from all angles of the creative sectors to be very courteous whenever they are going on set. Be prepared. Get your security measures well planned. Be strategic with whatever you are doing. At the end of the day, then you will not hear any sad news out of your set or on your set.
Okay, Ro, wrap up on this topic for me.
It is sad and unfortunate that the Nigerian industry or even the African industry as a whole has lost a star like this. In fact, his impact in the movie industry was not a joke. He's really served the industry, and reading online, I hear even his last kid is about 3 years old. That's sad. That's sad, and you can never be too careful, Brasame. That is the long and short of it. You can never be too careful. Sometimes, because of optimism bias, we take certain decisions that we know in our heart of hearts that anything can happen.
It's risky.
It is very risky. But then, in our line of duty, sometimes in order to cut corners, we tend to take certain decisions, and everybody is a culprit to this. Everybody is a culprit to this. Until something happens, you will think that, oh, you took the right decision. Forget. if nothing had happened, you not know that okay, this decision I could have taken a different decision of this situation, and it is unfortunate. And looking at the circumstances that he was also in, I believe yes, a lot could have been done to save him. Even when they recovered his body from the water and everything, it is also sad that in our current dispensation, the quick to announce stuff in terms of phone recordings and taking footages of it has taken the brains of humanity. Like it has chopped part of our conscience to the extent that when we see somebody that we can even help the person, the first thing that breaks our mind in our current dispensation is to pick our phones to record. Because when you look at the footage when his body was just on the ground, you can clearly see the number of people that were recording.
Instead of all coming together
instead of all hands on deck to see what they can do for him, most of them. So if there was even somebody, a professional or a little professional, who would have been able to even help with the nature of mindset around the guy, there was no way the person would have been able. It would have turned into a fight. It would have turned into a fight, and that's one of the unfortunate things. We can only pray that some of our decisions that we take in our line of duty do not end up such. And the best caution that we can all take in our little corners when we are executing or rendering our service or executing our duties, we should be able to pay attention to some of these details so we prevent some of these things. Maybe yours might not be death, but maybe you being incapacitated for the rest of your life is also possible. And all these things are occupational hazards that can happen anytime, any day. So yeah, we will pray that some of our decisions do not end up like this, because I believe he knew the situation, yet he climbed the boat. And when the boat was speeding, he realized that this thing pricked my mind. I could have taken a different approach to it by saying I won't go until this or that is done. Yet he decided he ignored all those red flags. He ignored the threats, so it's sad and unfortunate. May he so rest in peace.
We should all take cues and lessons from this as well. Very, very important. Meanwhile, there is another saga happening where a broadcaster was seen on radio, was heard rather on radio, attacking a story that broke not long ago. In this story, some traditional leaders in Ghana, or some traditions in Ghana, permitted a 12-year-old lady to be traditionally married to a chief who I hear was about 60 or so years. In fact, who was very old. And some people hearing it, disregarding traditions or regarding traditions, got mad at the situation, and they started spewing all kind of invectives on the Ghana person and the traditions and the culture as well. One of them is Okatachi Afrifa. In fact, on his radio show on Angel FM, he threw fire. He threw hot fire. And I hear he's been called to apologize. He's been summoned to the palace, and there is a video of him trying to explain his actions and maybe a possible apology. I would want us to watch, and when I come back to my people, I'm asking that media people doing justice to the topics and goofing, are we doing well in this particular regard? According to him, that is if he's saying the truth. He didn't know the person involved was occupying such a position. He thought it was just any normal adult, 60 years married. When I heard that, I said, unless it be a but no crown put. Well, let's watch this video of the apology, and when I come back, I ask my people the media professionalism and how now some people, in the name of numbers, in the name of trends, they have thrown caution of professionalism away and doing just anyhow. Let's watch it. I'll be back.
I would have spoken English, but maybe I wouldn't express it much better the way. So with your kind permission, I would have spoken English, but maybe I wouldn't express it much better the way. So with your kind permission, yeah. Dedikai na be rich the program can be expressed. And so the nice in Chimuno, be anywhere. I'm told was in some kind of idea. Up in Yampa, and yet, men some not kind of idea. As Medikal said, a brand one American. Yes, all one a rate of what in Yahoo. I had no single item of ideas. Because you be a babuluma, where ye penipa wada, a domunina. Now, Mrs. You may be a savior, which said, or Ubon Sambi said, or ye fetish priest be in an area. Now, Manda Soyena, who be away follow me and say, Drew, say young woman, fix the country, let me do when you're there, and it's social idea. And so I work free from one. And it's social war. And so Metia Kunyasu, never him say, simple miracle Judex. Now, what should I mean? Yes, now the Nisia Kunyasua. It is no more about one. They won't do one with you anymore. Indeed, the Medikal said and said, Mayor, no need to be here. And so, and also, and yet,
well, so that was the video. Ro, because you are gun related, let's pick it from you. Are you satisfied with how your people are handling this?
Oh, of course. I must say I am impressed. You know, for some time or for some few years now, there was a certain misconception about the fact that, okay, the traditional authorities in this part of Ghana do not work, or the rules and regulations as far as our traditions are concerned, especially with the people of the Greater Accra region, did not work. And it is very evident with the recent happenings from Dinah Samoa to a certain man of God who went to say the Teshi place, the Abefo Bigo then to this particular presenter. You know, it is the bottom line is it is not just to show authority. That is not the aim of this particular exercise. It is not to show authority. Besides, you showing authority will not mean you punishing somebody. No, it is just to serve as correction, and the correction, it is about utterances. This particular exercise can be done anywhere in any part of Ghana. People should not take it for granted and say, and yes, we know there is a certain like mindset that, oh, it is more in certain places. Yes, we know, but then until you get yourself in that situation, you will think there are no laws. It is just like Ghana in general. Some people think the law in Ghana do not work, but let them hold you. Wait till they grab you. Then you know that even some laws that you've not even heard before, they exist. Yes, they are going to hit you. So yeah, I like how they are dealing with it. At least there is no form of law breaking even in their approach. It is just about an invitation, you coming to explain whatever utterance that you made, and if they feel hurt and there is the need for you to apologize, why not? You do it. And so far, with the exercises that we've seen in the space in recent times, none of these people that went to apologize came out to say that, oh, when we went, they maltreated us or they treated us in a certain bad way. At least we know how the traditional authorities also work, and they work with diligence. But with the media and how their utterances are also coming out in recent times today, it is appalling, and we must condemn it. In fact, it is out of the chase to compete with the influx of info media in our space, like infodemic. The infodemic in our space, because at the end of the day, there are certain people who do not even have the credibility of they being a through and through media platforms or media persons, yet the number of following and listenership that they have is crazy. So in order for them to also compete, then there is the need for them to also throw all the ethics of the profession away. Besides, those people are not going by the books, so now the professionals are also throwing all the ethics away so they can equally compete for the numbers. And that is the reason why we are seeing what we are seeing. In fact, some of these people are employed not because of how good they are when it comes to the job or even the ethics of it, but how they can go this tangent, how unorthodox they are.
Money show.
Yes, exactly. It's not Captain Smart creating me share bongo ideas. I can say he will be a good morning show host. Not by the fact that he has substance, not by the fact that whatever he's saying, what are the consequences of it? No, but the fact that he can step on people's troubles, the fact that he can step on people's toes, the fact that he can go unorthodox.
Can he sort too?
Yes, that guy. He can insult, Papa. That boy, he can insult too. He can insult the president. You understand?
Crime officer.
Yeah, crime catcher. So you see, it's like that, and that is the current situation. That is the situation at hand in recent times, and it is getting worse by the day. It is getting worse by the day. Even not long ago, I chanced on even some recruitment posts of people who wanted like pundits on their show, and it is part of the requirements. It is part of the requirements. You must know how to talk. You insult is a plus. Yes. Some time ago I shared some on even our platforms. Yes, it is a plus. You must know how to talk and even step out. Like, you must be very unorthodox. Yes, controversial. Thank you. You must be controversial. It is part of the requirement. Yes, before they will invite you to their platforms, so you can.
It's not a joke.
No, it's not a joke. I think
Chemo, it's not a joke.
You must be controversial.
Yes, it is part of the requirement. It is part. An insult is a plus.
I think I also saw it.
So that is the situation we have at hand, and the sad thing is that the people that would want to go by the book, the people that would want to go by the ethics are few. So at the end of the day, the fight becomes an impossible fight, because now, and you see, even with the traditional media too, and the tangents at which they are also, some of them are going, it's also not helping situations. Now, you hear even things on traditional media, and you yourself would have to go and verify. Gone were the times when you know if it is coming from a certain platform or a certain traditional media platform.
It is verified.
It is verified. Yeah. But now, because of that competition or the need for them to also compete with the people on the new media, now they know that, hey, yes, we are in tema van koto honoma. Obi de koto TikTok am on akunya 5 million views. Or kwejaye. So what for them to go and verify is a no. Meanwhile, the ethics says when you hear something and you want to break it, check and check again before you even make it. But then, that is the situation. We can only pray that the few ones that we are doing, we want to go by the book, no, or impact positively. We get better and we still maintain our audience or even grow more.
Wow, Derek, let's get your opinion on this, the apology, the statement, and even the saga.
Yes, I think the Ghana chiefs, we need to applaud them for accepting the apology in good faith.
I hear he'll go there again. Oh.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Yes. And there's supposed to be some strict punishment for him if possible.
Okay.
Because I understand that the chief FIFA is also a chief. Yeah, and a chief who doesn't understand tradition.
I think he's Emrantehine.
A chief with no culture.
Yeah, or your hine.
A chief with no culture.
Exactly. That is it. Or your hine. So you need to understand tradition. The first time I heard the story, people when we had a group, my own Madam Managuchi was ranting. I told them, Madam, relax. We are talking about tradition and culture. If you understand tradition and culture, you think the little girl is 12 years. To your eyes, she's 12 years. By tradition and culture, spiritually, she's matured enough. You can't see. You just see the personality and the age.
Don't add spiritually.
Okay, fine. Traditionally,
Ah.
you think that is the age. Yeah. But, oye mame, Understand that. So you don't have to go that extra mile.
The understanding we all got later was that the marriage is not the sexual kind of marriage.
But for the deities, she'll be there.
It's just
like growing up.
She's being prepared.
Exactly. Sure. And I think Okateche FIFA should have known better, because you've been a king, whether you are a chief, whether you are Mrantehene, or your hene. At times when I listen to some of his rants, I question myself, why have they given this gentleman a platform for him to rant? I think platforms are given for a purpose, but I understand his is for ranting. Let's take it that way. The first time he was employed at Angel Broadcasting Network, Feche Mensah cautioned him because he has seen some of his utterances, and I want to read verbatim. He says, Feche Mensah, according to him, that's awesome, congratulations, Okateche FIFA Mensah. Utrinkwa. As you move to Angel Broadcasting Network, be meticulous and measured by your rants and antics. Turn on a new leaf. Speak truth to power and avoid insulting people you disagree with.
Truth to power.
Exactly. You can criticize constructively, devoid of personal vendetta. There are more special issues affecting the populace. Try and deviate from some of your previous presentations. Be decorous in your approach to issues. I know you are brave, bold, and fearless. Always less than fancy pin school mantra of dreaming kind lead you. All the best. So the moment he was given the position, somebody sitting behind us already know what he's capable of doing, and that's what he did.
They saw it coming.
Exactly, and that's what he did. He's doing, and this is a straight warning to other people who want to enter into the same field. The journalism job has ethics. So when you go with the ethics, I think you'll be one of the best journalists
you have.
Safe. You are very safe. You'll not get into any problem. But when you're devoid of the ethics and you want to add your own braveness and fearless to what you think you want to do, that is where you are going to face consequences. And I think he is facing it because he thinks he's brave and fearless. But fearless is not part of ethics of journalism. So what are you trying to portray here? I think we need to weigh how we are going to position our journalists whenever we are putting them on air. It's not everybody who calls himself a journalist who can present is supposed to be on air as a presenter. You need to collate how the person positions himself, especially his presentation, his demeanor, how he approach issues. These are all part of it. You need to take a critical look at. When you think the person has numbers, so you are playing the numbers game, that is where you are going to have an issue. Because for instance, if the traditional chiefs decides that they are going against him, it is not going to be Okateche FIFA alone, including Angel Broadcasting Network.
Of
course. And here lies the case: you brought somebody to come and help the media station grow, and now the person is bringing an issue that will affect the station financially. So these are certain things we need to take a critical look at. If not, you always have people on air who are causing confusion, misbehaving, bringing problems instead of solving problems. And this is one of the critical things we need to take a critical look at. You can't just let somebody be on air because the person has numbers. If you continue to play the numbers game within our space, we are not going to get the exact definition of journalism within our space. And it's going to be professionalism. It's going to be a canker. Because while Okateche FIFA is doing that, he's going to be a role model to one upcoming journalist that this is how Okateche FIFA is. I want to be like him.
So many of them.
Instead of him to go according to the ethics, he'll be ranting like him.
Instead of him to learn,
he'll be ranting like him. And at the end of the day, we are going to get 10 times of him. So once you are getting 10 times of him, those 10 times also get 10 times. Before we realize within a generation, we are having 1 million of Okateche FIFA. Is this the kind of journalism we are going to see? Is it the kind of journalism we are going to see within a space? That's, I think we need to be skeptical whenever we are addressing issues. Speak to the truth.
Okay.
Get your facts right. Know exactly your point. Know where you are tackling an issue from. Make sure you do it directly. That will not affect somebody. At the end of the day, if it's genuine, you are good to go. That is the way we are supposed to let our journalism style be professional. If not, we also always have such issues, especially a media house having an issue with a traditional chiefs, which you are operating on their land.
Yeah.
That is one thing you need to think of.
Yeah.
They can let you stop work.
Very key.
They can let you stop work within a seconds. They can collapse your business. This is one thing they need to take a critical look. If not, doomed.
I like the doomed. Chamo, yes, you have also been following Okatechi. What do you think about his actions?
So, as Derek Mani will say, we are good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
So I think Okatechi, yes, he was trying to apologize, and it was a step in the right direction. After admitting that you are wrong, or if you realize that you have done something wrong, then the best thing for you to do is to apologize. And then also face the consequences of your actions. So whatever punishment that he deserves, I think they will give it to him, or they should give it to him, so that others may learn from it or also face the same penalty if they also commit the same thing. I mean, it's some way now, the way the media landscape is, I mean, we have said it, that we have predicted that it is going down, but some people don't want to admit it or agree that it is going down. After admission, I think maybe they will now find a way to deal with some of these things. The point is, if the professionals as we have them, those that have been trained, if they are also coming in to the same space like the way the new media is working, then they may have the credibility to, I mean, cover some of the excesses coming from unprofessional ones, or those who don't have the ethics to even do radio. I mean, now radio, TV, and other forms of media, the landscape has changed, and you don't really need any training to talk. You just have to be, as Roland would say, controversial and vocal. That's what they are looking for.
And you'll be picked.
That's it. That's it. You don't need any training. You don't need any whatever. Just be controversial and vocal, and then you will have a space to say whatever you want to say. Apart from somebody employing you, you can also employ yourself. The space is there for everybody. So you can be like some people on Twitter. From the beginning of the story to the end, it's insult and even lies. He will start, he will insult anybody who is linked to the news. You get an insult. I think I've seen a video of a lady like that. He will start with an insult. Anybody who will come, who is linked to the story, will also get an insult. So he will start like, Shatawale or no, then he will insult Shatawale. After that, Shatawale has issue with maybe our boy Sarkodie, or no Sarkodie, then he will insult Sarkodie. Yes, before he will even say whatever that he has to say. Obedi do be atom, and for her, she has a platform, and that's how she's using it. So yeah, that's the sad part of it. And if those who are professionals, or those who think that they are doing the right thing, if they don't step in to occupy the space, because it's a competition. If you can come in, do it right for people to be happy with you, then they will not fall for such things. But if you can't compete in that manner, then they have the space to themselves, and they also have good numbers. That's where some people sometimes argue that that's what people want, so you give it to them.
Give it to them.
Because you don't want to go hungry. You have to make money. Yes. Sometimes if you try to do it the right way, you will suffer for it. So I think Okatechi he has realized his mistake and he's apologizing. That's a step in the right direction. And the same way we go to Countryman Songo. I think he also the same way after the incident. I think we even discussed the incidents. I mean, when he did his thing.
I even did an editorial about it.
Yes, later he came back to apologize. In fact, as for him, the radio station, the media house, they, I think, had a hand in him apologizing. Yes, so he has apologized. It's okay, but we can't always be going back like that. Like you just do your thing and then later come and apologize, do it, and I think there should be a punishment for doing that thing. At least some people would think about it when they are about to go that direction. But if there's nothing there, then they will just jump in and do whatever that they wish or they want to do, and then later maybe apologize if people are not happy with what they did. So this one is sad, but this is where we are now. Okay. And I don't really know exactly what we can do about it, apart from the fact that the professionals should also up their game to take the space. If not, then we will still deal with some of these guys. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. We wish them well, though the act of unprofessionalism should not be condoned or encouraged in our space. It is a canker, like Derek Money said earlier. It is not something we have to encourage. But earlier we were talking about it on our WhatsApp page, and Derek Money said we were writing trash. And we'll deal with that later.
Say you dream to power.
We'll deal with that later. Well, let's move on to another disturbing issue for a movie producer. He's an actor. He is an entertainer. His name is Kwedwo Lilwyn. Now, Kwedwo Lilwyn is not happy because after his much talked about movie, A Country Called Ghana, where he flew in some top Nigerian actors like Ramsey Noah, Victor Zurum or Ruram or wherever it is.
Charles Ohurum. Victor.
Okay. And also Echo. Yes. We remember how at that time he was hailed for doing something right. But looks like after the trailer, the teaser of the movie came out, some critics, some industry people have said something about it that Kwedwo Lilwyn was not happy about. Because of that, he vexed mad. And I want us to also review whatever happened to see where the mistake lies, whether the mistake is coming from the reviewers or the critics, or Kwedwo overreacted. That is what I want us to do with our next topic. So, Richie, I don't know if you have the cause of the whole problem. This is the cause of the problem. So, Richie has it. Let's listen to, or let's watch that. Then we come to Kwedwo's response as well before we discuss it.
Only problem is the video name yesum.
Okay.
Yeah, video no there. Me video name yesum. Only problem is the video name yesum.
Okay.
Yeah, video no there. Me video name yesum.
The clarity.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know the reason why when I was giving my submission at first I didn't mention this. I was thinking maybe be my internet, but my camera near should be my son yesum and the Wi-Fi.
Yes.
In the part there's a video naturally in yesum. For me, who is yesum and the video yesum. Obi amemo o Johnny Fish at in my company there. I want my video near clear. The
grading wise,
grading.
I think they did a terrible job with regards to grading, but then over kinds is here because so when why coca so comforts a call, and that is why people argued say they should have taken their time for post-production, because the shooting will be the problem, because when you shoot you have the raw footage. Now you have to sit down, cut it, arrange it, grade it for it to make sense. That is where we have the problem. So within the shortest possible time, people are arguing, say you can't shoot and churn out the top tier quality that we are advocating for. But on the other side of things, too, people are arguing, say we do not have the resources to do that post-production.
I don't think so.
No. Because post-production is expensive. Beast fish dance. Mr. Raw footage in the you. Have you seen the timeline for Avengers or whatever before? Bro, see, it be crazy. Because everything matters with regards to post-production. But with one own, it be fast food. Because conversation in what's on into you chat, they are two that be people that argument, and I understand. But on the other side of things, I don't think we are resourced enough to even go through that post-production quality control process. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, true.
I do not think. And maybe a few ones go figure, but like, bro, it will be very, very expensive. I don't think the budget no go fit enter there.
I know see them go fit.
Okay.
If it's about budget, if Lilwyn can get these people on board, and even wanted to get more people who refuse money to invest in post-production, I sure see the money go there.
See, getting the people in there, you go fit have a conversation with people, then because of friendship and relationship, the price where the person go charge you go tear top. When it comes to investing in equipment, machines that go fit actually color correct some of these movies, you know, go fit go bargain with any company. So it is either you are investing in post-production or not. That be the thing, and that has always been people's argument, and that is why most of our films here, they know they care. Almost shoot here, okay, they find somebody for one corner, you just go edit on that, upload them at distance near you. Because if you want to actually enter into the nitty-gritties of grading movies, bro, no, we no go fit. I don't think we are resourced enough for that level.
I don't think,
but it doesn't mean that the movie be bad.
The video coming out very fast. Be a reason why the things no be nice, for the arrangement no be nice. For it. I know it's a video they take it 6 months before it comes out. This is the same thing we'll get.
Okay.
Me, I know say video way. If Lilwyn keep they still the edit about 10 months time. And I'm sure he's trying to challenge the mindset. Say in movie a chance but no fast food then I'll kind no restaurants and wait for me there video no be no because the hype before this movie the hype they did the way then the lady Mata Kumada issue. So I'm sure Lilwyn they wanted to deliver the very best. It is the year who Lilwyn cannot tell that they can do better. This is the best that will be to me again. The sick assembly na who dini post pro I don't think Lilwyn Kababe say they could have done better, bro. Hype now, my Avengers now, who crowd, who cold dress, who show more airport. No, now you can later what video now you can do. And I mind if you are using Ramsey, you know, and this is what you can. Who will do better?
By me, I feel say where we were at first years ago, we associate.
So this is an improvement.
Yeah, this some build up. You get it? Cause from
improvement or build up.
There's a build up, and also can be an improvement. Cause maybe if you want Yako too, if you understand me.
Yeah.
So from a foundation and then maybe to a lentil or something. I just say yes. Maybe as Yakano from time to time they go to build up on them. Cause you want to mean free precopen. You understand? So yeah, by me I give them big ups. Even though me I know see the zoom now they talk no. They zoom for the me I know see them. But I know they mean say no day. So yeah, big ups to Lilwyn and
okay. So overall on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you going to rate it based on the 3 minutes long trailer? But then movie, okay. Me, I feel like they actually gave out the storyline in the trailer. Me, my shit moving away.
Oh no. Nah, they just
Kwedwo Sheldon. Utise kuku. Utise Jesu. Utise apotowia. Tini. Obia baka millions of dollars aye adwuma no. One timi anya sebi. Enkwanse sembi anka nche nipa no. Ese be the first time ni ana bia enyamai e wo nya bisei. Demo mu opese mo se adwuma na awa nkwanse mi. Mo trans na mo hwe America fo movie no mo trans studio. Edem edi kroma eye na kama no na mo de Ghana fo ye location na e twa de bush ni sabi nkwanse na ebe compass America movie na yana mo adwunya adwuma sa ko to na nanim sa ahudi sa ko to na nanim sa ahudi nko ho no etmi analyze adwuma ekete ko Ghana so begu nanim ase hweduma empenin 43 minutes MPs a compa free shaming crime ametme adwuma po chance ada ba no wonkwa kurasini wonkwa twatra be carbon America movies are winning 99% studio edem studio ma hye ne mana omutwa ne dem kroma mo compare Ghana adwuma wo fitina se analysis for movie ho no movie ben what has and say eh better eh come as the catiko Ghana. And portray an impo. I don't say we are saying a pay. Which will this one? Ubitisha, Utinwapa, Ubitin pie. Wait, that's your bulu in your pet. See, I dare your time, it will be fit. They'll finish, it will be time. This the time, when we are the pa, no more Wunyansa, Wuntimi Wunyansa, and now Wunyansa. Nenya mo adwese menka sempamfa yedi yedi mense wadwuma wo ye no ateye na modidi se na ba wagisi na content ni pa behwa na mo nya skere didi be men try intelligence obi ade ode business aye enhwe YouTube scan no enka se wo say adwuma be very careful ka twen kwampo na adwuma na mra na behwe ebia trailer na tisa the movie na nkasa no unu ne ye na no so mamta ma hwe Shianyansa na kabe moment transna mo hwansa ubi no bia katzaade oh naturally na nyeba oh we movie na come say na come don't provoke me unu timo no mutisa phone no wo de me mesa ba bi mo wukran ka minimo ya sha ase medase. I swear to God bi dunyankopon be chi one on one am dunyankopon Mapu bruta. Mimpeni power ponsama opese wasadepa. I will never allow that person. Tini, so open movies ja. She movie. She quality movie. She Fast and Furious. Correct trailer. She full movie no. Dark. Be on the grading. Koshe beast no nation. Talent to say. Tini se oketizaza dia enye bone modwuma no eboa ma se promotion dia betese bewo manyum from day one up to now won family nkwanya rida enye ekente koga na ho ana wo beye ade sa dia betiame so be oketizaza menyum back to back I don't care bewo nyabi adenti na ekente koga na benko ade oketizaza se obeso se no beginning press conference no hwade wo sada kwaye poster adventure ekofa ho ahom to so yedi ko sha de bitu nyankopon hwe ye wa edit image adwuma no unti me judgment no nyimre I'll come to Accra and say China Friday.
Well, that was Kwedwo Lilwyn versus Kwedwo Sheldon studio. In this particular war, Nkansa is not happy with how the people critiqued or reviewed his trailer of the movie, and he has also sent fire back to them. Bro, quickly, let's see if you can do the last topic. 2 minutes.
I understand Lilwyn's frustration. I mean, the people were trying to critique the project technically, but they did not do that, one, as professionals in the field, two, even with the technical brains. So I was expecting, yes, as a normal end user or an average user, if you are even to comment on such projects, do not go on technical lines. That's my own. If you know you are not equipped with the technical knowledge or know-how to enter into that conversation, there's nothing wrong with you criticizing it as an average user or a normal user. You also have the right to critique it, depending on your taste and preference. But then, Lilwyn's pain is the fact that they were trying to critique it with technical brains. Meanwhile, they missed it. They used average brains to critique it like they were talking about technicalities. Because if you are talking about the color grading and how it should be presented in terms of pictures and everything, you are going technical. You are going technical. And as far as we are concerned, if you really want to go technical, after spotting whatever is wrong, you should be able to give the kind of grades that would have been better. That's it. That's it. It's not just about saying, oh, any nimna isum, and okay nimna isuma. It is just an average brain. That's what it means. And in this mind, if you want to go that tangent, let the people know that you are criticizing this as an average user. then when you say me the share in anima yesuma, nobody will fault you. Besides, you don't know the technicalities involved in whatever they are just trying to paint.
Yeah.
You are a normal user, fair enough. But if a movie critic, somebody who is in the field, a movie producer, a movie director, an editor, somebody who is actively practicing in the game, tells you that, oh, it is just like sometimes how Otin and the likes criticizes sounds. They can tell you, oh, maybe the bass is too high, that this is too low, you should have tweaked it like this, done this. Then the person would know, okay, this is actually the problem and this is how I can solve it. So if you talk about color grading and the fact that it is dark, why didn't you give, or why were you not able to give other forms of grading that they would have been able to use to make it look like how you are talking about?
Yeah.
Say that, oh share net or saying I could be I can't, you will not be able to point out that something. And that is a great disservice. It's just like a doctor telling you are sick, but can't tell you what is even actually wrong with you, or can't even recommend medicine for you. That one is more dangerous. That one is man in can't cry now the cry better. So yeah, I understand Lilwyn's frustration, and nobody would love somebody to criticize their project like in that manner. That is not to say the guys are wrong for criticizing, no, but in that manner, if they wanted to do it as an average user, they should have made it clear. That is why Lilwyn is angry. So me, I understand Lilwyn's frustration though.
Chemo, some 2 minutes on this?
Yeah, sure. I think for me, the guy, what he said from the beginning, I mean, there's nothing wrong. As in, he can say that, like, but later, trying to explain himself or trying to say more, then he went technical. At that point, you should know more about just so you can use Eniayitum, and now you are the technical guy to explain everything.
In fact, you've not even seen the movie. You did not know what time that shot was taken.
Exactly.
Or what time the movie is. That's what I'm talking about.
I was coming to, like, the timing, that is the setting of the movie, the time that the whole thing was happening, and it's just a thriller. So you can say, oh, Eniayitum amame. But that's where it should end. But if you try to talk about color grading, whatever, also what if the full movie comes and it's not like that?
Like this, yeah.
Because what you watch is not even up to 1% of the whole movie.
Yeah.
The trailer will be about 0.something% of the movie. So you can't just use that and talk about color grading system in Ghana movies and all that. No. They went too far with that by just saying that because you are the one watching and that's how you see it. Fine. He's just going to give it to us that way, and people have different opinions. So there's nothing wrong about that. And then coming to Lilwyn's response, for me, I think it's okay, but he also didn't go technical.
Okay.
So it was about you trying to destroy my work, so you two, I will give it to you small. And
same fire.
Yes, and then he just did his thing. If either Lilwyn can go for technical advice and come and talk about it before, maybe if you want to give it to them your own way, then you do it, or you don't respond to them in this manner.
Okay.
You can also come out with a technical something, 1 or 2 lines, press release or something, and then you leave it for the audience or other people to argue or talk about it. You have seen something and you want to respond to it. So these are the things that you have to look out for if you want to criticize. Then you leave it there.
Okay.
But it looks like, apart from him not being happy with them, criticizing in the way that he feels that it will spoil his work. As I want to so hype in the end, so he's still doing it that way. So that's my observation about what is happening. So we should take it like that. Lilwyn says he will handle them, so let's
see how he handles it. They will handle themselves. Well, Derek, wrap up on this topic.
I think I understand Lilwyn's sentiment, and I like the fact that he made mention they should have waited for the video, the movie, the full movie, before they can comment, not necessarily watching the trailer before commenting. And again, they don't understand the concept of the movie. If you really understand the concept of the movie, you will know at a point in time the grading they are supposed to. What if it was black and white?
No, it wasn't black and white.
What if it was black and white?
What if saying?
No, he's asking a question.
I'm asking a question.
Wait, no,
black and white. And also can say yeah, so you need to understand the technical aspect of the movie before you can have a comment. You don't just have to come and comment the movie near you to mama. You can even say it's a trailer no cry because one or the other may say the trailer is not catchy enough for me. Because a country called Ghana, a trailer is supposed to be pieces cutting, interesting pieces that can make let me say it can really tell the story of whatever you are projecting in the movie. So me when I watch the trailer, I did not
you are not moved.
I'm not moved. But I did not go the technical aspect of it because me transfer me movie no. It's ne fair na meka. Na emu mwenye the technical aspect of it a minimum. Ehonom they are being foul. They're supposed to be critical whenever you are criticizing. Know where your proud is. Know where you can talk. Not just talking. That's why Lilwyn is pissed off because it's like you are trying to make his project look some way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he has spent a lot of money.
Yeah,
bringing these Nigerians to Ghana to come and act in this movie is no joke. Being on set for a whole month, 1 solid month, is no joke. Yes, catering for all the actors on scene, it's no joke. So if you are trying to do all this to him, it means you are trying to make his investment go waste. Because at the end of the day, the premiering is where he's going to get his money from.
True.
And that is where he is looking at. So if you make it look as if the whole movie, the trailer is depicting the whole movie, it will weigh off some people not to come and watch the whole movie whenever you are premiering. And that is what they are doing. And that's why Lilwyn is not angry with them. Although his response was too much of insult. But when you are angry, there are so many factors that comes or pops up. So he's talking from an angry point of view, and I understand him very well. But so they are supposed to know how to criticize, where to criticize, and where to make your solid point. At the end of the day, we all will be successful within the creative art industry.
Well, point well made. Let's look at this story finally, so that we can run away from here. I think some 2 days ago, we talked about UTVs. United Showbiz, Yola Michael, Noda Samabedu, and the rest of the people talking about the fact that Medikal is joking and that he is making jokes out of his marital issues instead of promoting his concerts. And now Medikal has actually come out to prove to them that indeed he is having issues in his marriage. And I'm asking that should we expect an apology from them, or should we call on them to apologize to the gentleman? Because one, when you watch how they said it on the show, they made it look like, oh, Medikal, they were Jimmy for serious. Why is he joking? In fact, both of them have had personal conversation with both of them, and they've all accepted that, oh, Charlie, they actually thought it was a joke. So now that it wasn't a joke last week, this week, should we expect them to come and confirm that, oh, last week we said that Medikal was fooling. Now we've realized Medikal was not fooling. Should they come and do that? Young point in 2 minutes.
Me, I'll even be surprised if they come to apologize.
So you are expecting that?
No, I'm saying I will be surprised if they come.
You rather be surprised?
Yes, I'll rather be surprised if they come to apologize. Because we know how certain things are, like some people do their things in this country. Yes.
Well, let me say that Medikal went for an interview on 3 Music. I don't know if Richie prepared some audio or something.
No, you see, I mean, every platform
Richie,
has.
You can give us an audio if you like. Let's go listen to it. Let's listen to what Medikal said.
it should be a boundary.
Right.
If you want to marry the person, marry her.
So
because if you marry somebody I don't think age it should be a boundary.
Right.
If you want to marry the person, marry her.
So
because if you marry somebody at 40 and regret at 60 when you waste their life.
No, for real though. So you think your regrets came early?
No, I don't regret. Okay. No. Me, I don't regret too. Everything they experience is normal. Right. It's a good thing that happened to me actually. It made me experience, life. It made me understand life. And then it's not like there's any bad blood between me and her. We are good. We are taking care of her.
It's an amicable.
Yeah, it's cool.
So do you call this separation or we call this divorce?
We don't date together anymore. I'm telling you some real shit. We are no longer married.
I'm looking at Medikal with a side eye when he says
I've not seen him
no
like
regrets.
this before. I've not seen him like this before.
No, when he says no regrets, I'm looking at you with a side eye because also there was a picture where you know that you have her name inked on your body, right? And then we see that now it's covered. So if you say there are no regrets, I think that you have to
you see, this one is
introspect to an extent.
This one was a bit personal. I don't want to have, like maybe my next girlfriend or next wife, maybe I'm fucking her and she's looking at my baby mama's name. That's how covered it.
Yeah,
that's right. Like you did somewhere else.
Money.
That was fast. That was you, Cyril. You.
Cyril has done what now again? No, but I think
but that was really fast.
I think to be fair. For me, I'm sad, Wait, hold on. No, honestly, this is a personal thing because
that's why
I never used to write about you guys at the Beyonce and Jay-Z of Ghana.
I never write crazy. That my senior man very crazy.
I'm sad because a young couple starting life,
Well, so that was a confirmation from Medikal about the fact that all things are not well in their camp,
like I said earlier, I would be surprised if they even come to apologize. Besides, it is just some few platforms here and some few ones that when people actually get it wrong, they can say, "Oh, come and apologize." Even Derek Money at a point came and rendered an apology. Did it money or bad? Did they take anything away from Derek Money? No. Chamo, same thing. Even one that will cry for bring the camera. You apologize. Nothing went wrong. Chemo will tell you nowadays that you suffer no consequences getting it wrong as an entertainment pundit. But does that in Ghana? But does that make it right? No. At the end of the day, if you misinform the public, it is a bad thing for you to do. But then some people out their ego jackets are off the hook. It will be too huge for them to take it off and say, okay, I erred at this point, so I would want to apologize or even correct it. They won't. They won't. It is just some few people. So I would even advise Medikal not to even focus or like even expect something like that. If it comes, well, hallelujah. But it is not something that me personally I am expecting. And even if I see it, especially from the people that it came from, I would even be surprised.
Okay, Derek, we are closing.
I'll appreciate if they come and apologize, but I'm not that optimistic that they will. Yeah.
But if they do it too, they will get respect.
They will get respect, but we know how these people do their things. We know them. Yeah, and then they are not going, because the way they said it wasn't in a polite or respectful way, but they just put it there just like that. We were kind of try. But in one way or the other, to put respect to the personality and the brand, I think they need to come and apologize. But as to how they will is the question. And probably I know they won't. They'll just brush it off, say it like that, and then they move on. We know them. We've witnessed so many of their lapses. And they'll never come back and apologize. They just move on because they think they have a position within the space. So they are using their position to bully some people. And this is what they are doing. So we know what they are capable of doing. If they come to apologize, fine. If they don't, to Medikal should just move on, concentrate on his O2 Arena show, and then make preparations towards bringing the best out of him. So at the end of the day, Medikal becomes the talk of town with his show. And at the end of the day, we all support him one way or the other. And then we move on. They won't come. We should just forget it.
All right, Chamo.
Yeah, let me
close the show for us. Yeah.
I mean, for me, I think they may, based on the fact that maybe this topic, the new one that Medikal is responding, will come on board for them to discuss. If it doesn't, then I will go with them that they will not, from their own way, come out and apologize. That one day, I don't think they will do that. But let's say in their next show, Saturday, the Medikal responding to his divorce issue comes up for the discussion.
I'm sure as we talk, they might even be chasing him for appearance on the show.
Then
I'm sure as we talk, they might be looking for him to appear on the show.
Yes. So you make it like an apological way.
No. They also want that content.
Yes. If it happens like that, then obviously they will apologize. They will say that they didn't have enough information to make that comment. But the sad part is that it will also make them look bad. Because the confidence that they were using it to say it, it will be like, hey, you didn't have any to say things the way you said it. So
I don't know what Vida said, but I wish I knew. The Vida
Vida was not blunt like Ola and Arnold. Okay. She just indirectly confirmed what they said. Like she just stood in the middle kind of. She wasn't blunt like.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah, for me, I think if the topic comes on board, obviously I think they will apologize. But if not, then they will not come in their own evolution or from their own wherever that they are and say that, oh, I think I said this last week and I'm sorry or something like that. No, I don't see them doing that. But let's hope for the best. Maybe they will. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we might have to end it here. To those in Accra, we are going for some shows, sunlight shows, Shatter Movement. We are performing at on two grounds today, Abeka and Nima. Of course, Nima there, Shatawale, that's his home. So we'll surely be passing through Nima as well. And we'll be meeting here tomorrow to wrap up the week in grand style. Let me say thanks to Intimdo Solomon Chemo at the extreme end. In the middle, Derek Money, and very close to me, Roland Amate, the people who did the work. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show, and Digital Rasta, he's also called Currency, who is the guy in charge of our camera. Now, Tap Send is also here. If you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, use Tap Send. And to those who want to bet, please remember to do parimatch.com or parimatch.gh. They are all giving you money. Tap is also celebrating Mother's Day special in, what's the country again? Denmark, right?
No, not Denmark. I think Belgium. No. Like this way, Holland.
Holland or Amsterdam, yes. Yes, so Mother's Day celebration happening live in Amsterdam on 12th of May 2024. There will be live band, free food and drinks at a special venue called Delish Delicacies. So I'm sure those who know Amsterdam very well, you guys will be chilling there. If you'll be going there, remember to send me videos whilst there so I can tell that yes, you got the advertisement from Sammy Flex TV and you went there as well. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us. Let's meet again in our next video. We're out of here. Bye-bye.